Hello, you guys. We're on our way to New York Comic Con. We're on Hi, we're walking right now. They just looked at us like, what is going on? Got the camera. We haven't vlogged in quite a while. I feel like you guys actually probably haven't seen the two of us together in a while either, because we film virtually now. Yeah, so it's nice to do a vlog. I miss vlogging too. We're going to New York Comic Con. So New York Comic Con is gonna be a little different this year. We didn't go last year because of COVID. This year we're going, which is really exciting. I think this is actually our first con back since COVID. Like our first convention. We've done like things, but not conventions. Yeah, so really we're just here for the day. We're not doing anything like too strenuous because I think we're honestly still a little nervous and we want to just see what's going on. Yeah. But we're here really for Smallville, you guys. We're gonna try to vlog as much as we can in there, but we do have to wear a mask in there. It's required for everybody, so I don't know how much we can actually talk and you'll be able to hear us, so we'll do our best. I don't think that we've covered Smallville too much on our channel. Yeah, but we've always loved Smallville. And very excited that Tom and Erica are gonna be there. We have a photo op with them later. Yes. So we're very, very excited about that. We might go see the Darkling. We might see Ben Barnes maybe. We're gonna do the Crows panel. Hopefully get some footage of that. But yeah, they were very weird this year with panels. Like I will say this, it's very frustrating, the reservations. Like you had to like get reservations for panels. I don't even have the Smallville panel. I didn't get that, so hopefully they still let me in. I don't even know because I don't know. Had to reserve things. And a lot of panels you have to pay for now, which is ridiculous because we pay for a ticket. All the Outlander stuff, very disappointed. Very disappointed. You guys know how much we love Outlander, and we can't do any of it because it was all extra money and we just didn't. So we won't be seeing Outlander. Sorry guys, we're very, very, very upset. We couldn't afford Sam. Sam was like $1,000. It was crazy. That's crazy. So we're just going. Yeah, it's really. So that's why we just did one day. I'm happy we did one day, but I kind of next year hopefully things will be back to normal and we'll be able to do like all 4 days. But we'll see. But. Yeah, Anna Maria, Daddy, tell people. What are you excited for Comic Con?
What?
What are you excited for?
Go see Smallville.
Tom Welling. Yeah.
That's the big deal.
Yeah, that's the big one today. Wrestlers that you don't care about or know. Yeah, they're doing wrestling. I'm sure somebody will though. That's watching this. Well, we're
Danhausen, Jungle Boy.
Yeah. Danhausen and Jungle Boy, and. Yeah, that's about it. And then we were trying to meet Ben Barnes, but someone didn't buy the photo op. I wanted the selfie instead, and now we sold out. So, yeah. I have a lot of shame about that, exposing my shame and fail.
I'm actually looking for comic book people. There's a comic book.
Yeah, it's my dad. We're here for the celebrities, and my dad's like, but there's comics. Yeah. There are two types of people. Yeah.
Where are we going, guys?
We're gonna go see something. This is stressful. Here we go for the first thing of today. Oh, and guess what? Ben Barnes is doing selfies, so we're gonna catch him later. You're saved, Jacqueline.
Well, it's so great to have all four of you on here, and you guys are thrilled, right? So, Smallville, not such a small show in your careers, I assume, right? Yeah? We'll kind of go down the line, and what do you look back on the show? Fond memories? Tom, let's start with you.
Farm memories?
Farm? Yes. Yes.
Where's someone
I was Kansas.
I mean, the Kent Farm was around a lot. I will say that the more the time passes, the more I appreciate it.
I was super hyper and excited all the time.
Yeah.
So I do really, I look back and I still think this experience that I never expected to happen in my life. And here I am on this great show. I'm gonna ride this train as long as it'll go.
Amen.
And just love it. And so that was kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
But I remember riding horses and being outside of the bar and, you know, sitting with people and chatting, and that's the stuff I remember.
All those farm memories, right? The farm memories, right?
Farm memories.
Input did you guys have in terms of your character arcs as well as the arc of the story towards the end of it?
Good question.
I had a lot, I think, because they wrote a villain, and I wanted to make him human. And I think it finally worked, because people would stop me on the street, this happens a lot, and say, we're trying to figure this out, are you supposed to be a good guy or a bad guy? And it was just one of the best compliments I would get, because I made him human. And he wasn't a villain, he was a human.
You mentioned a fan compliment he's received, so this is a question for you, Tom, Erica, Kristen, and John, if you have a second one. What has been the best feedback or compliment you've received from your fans or peers about your work, and why did it make an impression on you?
I mean, honestly, this show is very special, and I think it touched people in multi-layered ways. I mean, from the gentleman I talked to who did 2 tours in Afghanistan today, who's like, dude, thank you, because it was horrible over there, and this gave us a break. To people who are like, can you sign this for my dad? He's no longer with us. But I watch it for him, with him all the time, and I have that memory of it. I mean, it's really cool. It's a kind of show that I think multi-generational watchability that I think it gets into people's hearts.
I concur with Tom. I think that is, those exact things are the same for me. Being able to hear people's stories and know that it touched them, and it was a show that brought them like peace and calm, and it made them feel good and hopeful and at peace in their lives. I love that the show did that for people.
Yeah, it seems to me it's a collective feeling, yeah? Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you so much. We are just about out of time here. Where can we see the rest of Comic-Con? See you, meet you, take pictures, real quick. Yeah, downstairs.
We're all signing.
And I know John, I got word here that you can meet him right after this at booth 3945.
So we found a little corner to go into. We just did the Smallville panel, which was so fun and so nostalgic and so good. And it was amazing. It was so funny too. It was so funny. I love hearing Tom Welling speak so highly about the show. And oh my gosh, all the mentions of like Michael Rosenbaum was just like so funny. It's funny because he's not actually there, but he was mentioned so much. He was mentioned so much. It was a great time.
Playing the role of Kai's Breaker Wonderful. Up next, the role of Jesper the Hand Kid Young. And you know him as General Kerrigan or the Darkling. Without best-selling author of the creator of the Greek for you, how did it begin for you? Where did this idea come from? How did you start a universe?
Wow.
I know it's a loaded question.
What is life? What is life? What is the universe? Basically, I was at a friend's house and I was reading a book. And I don't remember what it was, but it couldn't have been that good because I fell asleep while I was reading it. Sorry.
It was really good, I guess, huh?
Compelling. And when I woke up, the house was completely dark. Like country dark, where you can't see your hand in front of your face. And I was sure there was a murderer in the house, because what murderers do is they wait for you to wake up before they kill you.
Of course.
So I took my shoe off and was like, let's do this. But no one came to attack me, or maybe they were just terrified of me, who knows. And as I was getting ready for bed, once I calmed down and like checked under the beds in the closets, I couldn't get the idea out of my head. What if darkness was a place? And what if the monsters you imagined were real and you had to fight them on their own territory? And honestly, that was the beginning. That question was where the rest of the Grishaverse came from.
Fantastic. Is this something that you're attracted to? Is this just something that excites you? Or, yeah, how do you feel about it? Take it in.
Yes, it is something that excites me because you have these Bibles that you can go back to, and I think that the tools that we have to play with in sort of creating these characters, the descriptions of them, but the words that they speak, and I love words, I'm sure a lot of you do too. That makes me a logophile. A number of words, which I learned quite recently, probably from Freddie.
I love the way you say that and it sounds filthy. Let me drop some Latin on you.
Great.
Logophile. Everyone's seen the show.
Yes.
So you may remember there's a moment where Inej throws a certain weapon, of which she has many, into the Darkling's heart area. Now, this was not a real knife. So we mimed this bit, and they would CGI the knife in later, and then I wore a plate where there was a knife in it, which I would pull out of myself, do some brilliant acting. Questionable. And then some questionable acting. And but every single time, for some unknown reason, nobody asked us to do this, every single time that Anita threw this particular weapon, this would come out of her mouth.
And action.
It went on for days.
Every single time she did it. Sometimes when we greet each other, we just go,
I'd love to have a go at probably Pagra. I know it's the one person you always wanted to play too, but she's just so much older. She's the Darkling's mum, and you know I love children. So
When reading, I read the Crow's books first because I was on a tight deadline to start the job. But then when I read the trilogy, I was like, because I got to Crow's Kingdom, I was like, who's this Sternhard guy? Paddy's fantastic. So you're all in for a treat. But yeah, that would be my instinct. Or, you know, there are new characters because of the show. Milo's kind of cool.
Thank you so much, everyone out here. Thank you all so
The crazy signing stuff. So over here, we're down there. See, those are all photo op line. Back to the Future one that was like really, really expensive. Outlander was really expensive. And these are the autograph line. Here comes Anna Maria. What?
That line, people are lined up for, it's 4:40 it starts, and they're lined up now, an hour before. Of course. Is he doing selfies? I don't know.
He says it right there. Yeah, Ben Barnes is doing selfies at 50.
What time is it at? There's a couple of people in front of us, not even. This is horrible.
Is so bad.
Alright, we'll be right over there.
So what's going on is we're supposed to have our Erica and Tom Smallville duo photo op, and we've been online for an hour to meet Ben Barnes, and Ben Barnes' photo op was running late, so we've literally just been waiting.
Now we are stressed.
Very, very stressed. We are online now for the duo photo op with Tom Welling and Erica Durance. By the way, we did get to meet them. We met them individually, like online, like for their selfie. And oh my god, Tom Welling is so tall. He's like so tall, Tom Welling.
Very tall.
He's
I had a look
super
at
tall.
Beautiful man.
Beautiful.
So nice.
I mean, I think
we were a little starstruck.
I was very starstruck. I haven't been that starstruck probably since Daniel Radcliffe, I think. I was very starstruck.
Especially since we've loved Smallville so long.
Yeah, we literally grew up with it.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah.
And then Adam Rhea was off doing a different photo op and she ran back to get Tom. And she made it just in time.
She ran back and she was able to meet him.
Yeah.
Erica Durance was super sweet, Erica Durance. But we're very excited to get to see the two of them together. Our ship photo op. Ben Barnes, you guys. Oh my God, Ben Barnes. Ben Barnes was so nice. I feel very accomplished. We waited about an hour for that. It was so worth it. We told him we loved The Darkling, and Maria was like, we love you in Narnia. And we were just talking to him, and he was so sweet. I called him Sirius Black. If you know, you know. But he was very sweet. He was laughing, and
well worth the wait.
It was well worth the wait. So yeah, the organization this year is really crazy. Like they have photo ops are running late. Apparently the machines broke, printouts, so now they're
the best. Like down here where the photo ops, the autographing tables are. We haven't been to the show floor, so I don't know how crazy that is. But down here it's like the best.
We didn't even get to do the show. We didn't do the
printing. The printers are broken apparently for photo ops. So there's that.
It's very
running
hectic.
behind.
Went to Artist Alley while we met Ben Barnes. How was it?
Everybody was charging crazy money for their stuff, but it was beautiful.
Okay.
So a lot of my great artists.
It was very expensive but worth it.
I will say last year that's just Comic-Con in a nutshell.
It's Comic-Con. Expensive but worth it. So that is the end. That is the end of New York Comic-Con.
Ice cream truck in the background.
We-
People that we've met. Yeah. Everybody was super nice. I think that the organization of it was lacking.
Lacking?
To say the least.
To say the least.
Nice way of saying it.
It was a cluster.
Yeah.
It
It was
was.
still great, but we met Tom Welling and Erica Durance, which was Clark and Lois from
Yeah, that photo op was really great.
and that was the highlight of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. He told me, so when we had the photo op, everybody went to go like get in position to take the picture, and he told me to stand in front of him. And I looked up and he was really tall and I'm really short. And he was like, you're not gonna block me if that's what you're That was funny. He stood right in front of Tom Welling, and she was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be an awkward picture, but
We haven't gotten the picture because what happened to the printers?
the printer is broken, so all the pictures we took today, we don't know what they look
We
like.
don't know what they look like.
Somebody thought it was a great idea to have all the photo ops
In the same place.
standing in the middle of the floor, waiting for a guy to talk in a microphone, and then they have to squeeze their way through. If the fire marshal saw that, they would shut it down.
Very true. It was very crowded actually
We didn't
too.
get to see the show floor. I think Anna Marie, you saw the show floor briefly, and it looked crowded, right?
When I was on a goose chase for Danhausen, the wrestler. But yeah, I did see the show floor briefly. Nothing but shoulder to shoulder, bumping
Chaos.
into each other, chaos. You know, the usual at New York Comic-Con.
Some New
So
York
recommended.
views of New York. Here's New York. I always feel like whenever I show New York, I should have like posts with like, welcome to New York. It's New York Comic Con.
Thanks for watching our podcast.
Thank you for watching.